Hey guys, Jay here in the Northview Model Shop, and it's time for a Sunday night shakedown here in the Northview Model Shop. Yeah guys, fun week, we got a lot done. Guys, super cool model show, Bible Hill 2018 was this Saturday. We attended, me and Ethan, young fellow up the road. You guys are going to get to know him a little better here going forward, I hope. We'll see how that pans out for us. But anyway, the wife and the kids couldn't make it. Christy had some assignments to do. The young fella just wasn't interested. One kid went to Cape Breton on a camp, and the other one played with her cousin. So it was just Ethan and I had a great time. Guys, I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited all day long. Our buddies, Jay Hobbies, Jamie Meekins, JR, and a couple of other boys were there with their full ammo MiG setup, TACOM, a whole whack of their stuff. That's the big line. They were also carrying some Hawagasa stuff and some other weird off-brand stuff, Thunder model things. And they had the Hawagasa excavator, the twin-boomed excavator, and what I never even seen before was the Hitachi front-end loader. And I waited all day. I eyed that thing. I spent all the time around the tables. And guys, it was insane. The amount of vendors this time around. Super, super cool. A lot of used guys there. I just, there was so much stuff I wanted, but I only had $100 in my pocket. So I didn't want to blow all my money. And I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to get that friggin' excavator. Well, didn't our friend Brad Smith pick up the excavator and whip out the old freaking credit card? So that was going. So I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and guys, we picked up the front end loader from Jay Hobbies, guys. This is the Hawagasa 135th scale kit. You've seen the tree view, the sprue view video I put up because I went and searched YouTube real quick. Nothing on this, so I got it quick. So guys, I think we're going to try to build this one up fast. Maybe try to be the first ones out on the internet to actually get one out. So super cool, super excited. So we also spent a little money. Now you guys, you know we're a big fan of the Badger Steinel Jizz. And I've heard this is, you can get it from UMP, it's the same thing. Well, these guys were carrying from Ammo MiG, the one-shot primer. Well, my buddy Gil hits me up and says, you got some Steinel Jizz. I mean, one shot. And I'm like, you know, seriously, is it the same stuff? And he said, oh, well, hell yeah, it's the same stuff. So excited because these guys are a little bit closer. And, you know, I'm kind of working on spreading the love around to our model shops to make sure everybody stays in business. So maybe this stuff works out for me just as good as Steinel Jizz. We'll be buying this from our buddies here going forward. And also, I got Mike's Balls. I don't know why these guys were calling them Mike's Balls, but AK Interactive stainless steel paint shaker balls. I'm going to do a video on these. I've been looking for these for a little while. So super, super cool there. That's what we picked up. We spent all of our money and our gas money and our dinner money coming home in one spot. So guys, how did it go? How did it go? Well, guys, our friend Ethan took intermediate gold. He was competing with 3 other gentlemen between the ages of 13 and 17, I think it was. So super cool. He pulled the gold out with his Integra. So he was excited. And also, Ethan got his name drawn first for the door prizes, and he picked up the White Boss, the White Road Boss. Super cool. Of course, we're going to get some pictures off of this for the slideshow, and then Ethan's going to hit that pretty hard. He's excited to get building on this. So, yes, how did we do? Well, we took the Frankenstein with us. We took the F4, the little F4. I took the Horch, and I took the Panther, and the Horch with the 20 mil took a bronze. Guys, super cool. This the plaques this year used to be more this way. Now they've kind of laid them out sideways, so they're really cool. They look really, really good. These awards to me are pretty special because these are all custom made, right? You can't go buy this and put your own name on it. These guys actually made it. And we took a bronze with the F4. So super cool. I wasn't expecting really to do anything. I thought maybe the Frankenstein might do all right, but then, you know, it was up in figures, and a guy shows up with an amazing collection of figures and really stole the show. So congrats to those guys. Congrats to all the winners. The big memorial, the big emotional award was the Caitlin Perks Memorial, which Caitlin passed away on the 14th. She was a very talented model builder who succumbed to her illnesses. And one of her big supporters and mentors was Kenny Gogan. And he was there with his B-Wing, B-29 inspired Star Wars build. And sure enough, the judges looked over. They had 3 potential contestants for the category, and Kenny was a clear winner, and really, really emotional win there for Kenny. So we're going to do a little video on that B29 B-Wing as well, because it's super cool. And talk to Kenny. We're going to look about trying to hit up him for a little on live from his bench talk stuff. So really good to see Kenny take that. So congratulations to all the winners. So how do we do the door prizes? Well, we were called about midway, and for the last 3 years, I think it's been, a gentleman, Jim Smalls, is a member of the club. They're putting it on, and he gets quite a bit of donations from round 2. He actually works for Polar and or Polar Lights and that whole group, and he worked on the Eagle 2 lander, the big 1/24 scale one, and they're always up there. He always gets 1, maybe 2. And Buddy, I've been eyeing it for every time it's up there. I'm going to grab that first. And this year I missed it by about 3 names. I called one dude up. He went and picked it up. And then 2 names later I get called. And I had to pick Barry Madden's donation. Was this really super cool tank. And guys, I think this is the 3rd or 4th year running. I have always gone up and saw a kit like this. And I'm like, oh man, that's interesting. I pick it up and then I find out this is the kit that Barry Madden, the president, put in as his own personal donation. So it shows Barry and I both have the same taste in nice model kits. So super, super cool to pick that up. So we'll get that into our collection as well. So that was the model show. It was fun. I can't wait for next year. These guys always put on a great, well-rounded show. Super, super fun. So moving on, last week we've been messing around a little bit with some model stuff, and then last night and Friday night we were pretty heavy into them again. Been working on the 41 Willis. This is the Model Car World build. This is the one, you know, we painted with the Model Car World Merca Blue, and then we just did the body, and then it kind of sat and didn't go nowhere with it. So now I bought this kit a while back, and now everything is in paint. Just to check it out, the details, I should be able to start putting it back together. So super cool to see that kind of finally moving. And I've also been working on the Ford Ranger pickup. You guys seen the video, this really weird 13-second long video where we threw everything into the purple pond. Talk about that maybe later on in that one. But that's all out, just getting ready to prime and go back to paint again. So the body, or the frame and everything's coming together on this. So that's been kind of fun. So I get a text message from my cousin, who is a professional driver, gear jockey, if you will, truck driver, the man of the road, you know what I'm saying? And he had a friend of his who had some stuff laying around, and he had seen this thing, Peterbilt 377. Now, Ed says to me, he calls me up right away, says, you know, buddy said he'd give it out to him, so my cuz picked it up, and he wants me to throw this thing together for him. So we met up today, I picked the kit up. The kit is not too bad, the box is a little rough, no big deal there. She's bent every corner, but I mean, I looked at it really quickly. The cab has been started ever so slightly. He's got the frame put together, and the motor is, you know, slightly put together. It looks like it's put together with tester's glue, so I think if there's any issues going here, I should be able to pop it apart pretty quick and get it back into to working order. But it looks like everything's supposed to be in here, and it's good to go. We're going to just slip through here pretty quickly. Someone sniped some decals off it. I'm going to guess probably the Confederate flags or something. That's call them the South Berwick Rebels, because that's what they were into. But everything seems to be here, so we're going to throw this together for Ed, do a little bit of a build video on it just quickly, and we'll see what happens. So big old monster Aerodyne hood onto her, so hopefully everything goes good. I hear through the grapevine, through my contacts, it's a really, really great kit. You got to fight with the hood to make sure the hood goes together and stays straight during your build. So that's the only downside of that kit, I understand, so we'll keep going at that. The big long tractor, 1/24 scale. So guys, been fun, been building, got the kind of itch to go again, been doing some YouTube videos, got a bunch of kits from this show, so we'll get the tree tours done up as well, those tree videos, and you know, we usually fire those out in the summer to keep the channel alive and going. Just trying to think of what else is going on. Not a whole lot. Working the airbrush quite a bit. My goal was to at least once a week get the airbrush out, smash off something, either paint something I'm working on, or grab something with a scrap bin and paint something to keep the skills there. So anyway, guys, get over to the Northview Model Shop on Facebook. Check out Northview Model Shop on Instagram for posts and up-to-date stuff. And you know, guys, we got some stuff coming down the tube here, just working out the routines around the house, getting some stuff figured out, and then we'll see if we can't start hitting up the social medias again and getting some YouTube stuff going, Facebook stuff going, working the Northview Model Shop, and all the fun stuff. So guys, tune in next week for some videos. Hopefully get some videos going out, at least if not anything. We'll be back again next Sunday for a Sunday night shakedown video of what went down throughout the week in the world of modeling community for us, and a kind of a quick roundup of the week here in the Northview Model Shop. Alright guys, you take her easy, and we'll see you next time. Adios.